Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. The 25 bin Lira coin of 1995 is one of the most recognizable circulating coins of modern Turkey. Although it may not be made of precious metals or carry an extraordinary face value today, this coin represents an important chapter in Turkish monetary history. It tells the story of a nation facing economic challenges, rapid inflation, and major financial reforms during the late 20th century. In 1995, Turkey was using the Turkish lira in its old denomination system. Because of years of inflation, large numbers became common in everyday transactions. Coins worth thousands of lira circulated alongside banknotes carrying values in the millions. The 25 bin Lira coin was introduced to help meet the needs of everyday commerce during this period. What seems like an unusually large denomination today was once a practical coin used by millions of people across Turkey. The term bin means thousand in Turkish. Therefore, 25 bin Lira translates to 25,000 Turkish lira. To many collectors outside Turkey, the coin's denomination may appear astonishing. However, in the economic conditions of the mid-1990s, 25,000 lira represented a modest purchasing value. Inflation had significantly reduced the value of the currency, making higher denominations necessary for daily life. The coin was minted by the Turkish State Mint and entered circulation during one of the most economically significant periods in Turkey's modern history. It reflects how governments adapt their monetary systems to changing economic realities. Today, it serves as a historical reminder of the country's journey toward financial stability and currency reform. The obverse side of the coin features the portrait of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of the Republic of Turkey. Atatürk remains one of the most respected figures in Turkish history. His leadership transformed Turkey into a modern republic following the fall of the Ottoman Empire. His image appears on nearly all Turkish coins and banknotes as a tribute to his lasting influence on the nation's political, educational, and social development. The portrait used on the 25 bin Lira coin displays Atatürk in a dignified and timeless style. Around his portrait are inscriptions identifying the Republic of Turkey. The design emphasizes national pride and historical continuity, connecting modern Turkish currency with the country's founding principles. The reverse side of the coin prominently displays its denomination, 25 bin Lira, along with decorative elements and the year of issue. The simple yet elegant design reflects the practical purpose of the coin while maintaining an attractive appearance for collectors. The coin is made from durable materials suitable for everyday circulation. Its metallic composition allowed it to withstand years of use in markets, shops, and public transportation systems throughout Turkey. Millions of these coins passed through the hands of ordinary citizens during the 1990s. To understand the significance of the 25 bin Lira coin, it is important to examine Turkey's economic environment during the period. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Turkey experienced persistent inflation. Prices of goods and services increased rapidly, requiring larger numerical denominations on coins and banknotes. Inflation affects the purchasing power of money. As prices rise, consumers need larger amounts of currency to buy the same products. Governments often respond by issuing higher denomination coins and notes. Turkey's experience during this era provides a fascinating case study for both economists and coin collectors. The 25 bin Lira coin was introduced as part of these monetary adjustments. What might have purchased several items decades earlier could buy only a small amount by the mid-1990s. Nevertheless, the coin played a vital role in facilitating everyday transactions. For Turkish citizens, carrying coins labeled 25,000 lira became completely normal. Visitors from other countries were often surprised by the large numbers appearing on Turkish currency. Yet within Turkey, these denominations simply reflected economic conditions at the time. One of the most interesting aspects of collecting world coins is discovering how each piece tells a story beyond its metallic composition. The 25 bin Lira coin is not merely a denomination of currency. It is a historical document that captures a moment in Turkey's economic history. Collectors appreciate coins like this because they illustrate the effects of inflation in a tangible and accessible way. Holding the coin allows enthusiasts to reflect on how economic policies and historical events shape the money people use every day. During the late 20th century, Turkey issued numerous high-denomination coins and banknotes. The 25 Lira coin belongs to a larger family of Turkish currency that includes denominations such as 50,000 lira, 100,000 lira, and even millions of lira in paper banknotes. Together, these currencies tell the story of an economy undergoing significant transformation. The Turkish government eventually implemented major monetary reforms to address inflation and simplify the currency system. In 2005, Turkey introduced the new Turkish lira by removing 6 zeros from the old currency. This reform dramatically simplified financial transactions and modernized the nation's monetary framework. Under the reform, one new Turkish lira became equal to 1 million old Turkish lira. The introduction of the new currency marked the end of an era characterized by extremely large numerical denominations. As a result, coins such as the 25 lira became obsolete for circulation purposes. However, they gained historical and collectible value among numismatists and historians interested in Turkey's economic development. Today, collectors seek the 25 lira coin for several reasons. First, it represents an important period of economic history. Second, it features the portrait of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, making it significant to collectors of Turkish memorabilia. Third, it remains an affordable and accessible coin for beginners interested in world coin collecting. The value of the 25 lira coin in today's collector market depends on several factors. Condition is one of the most important considerations. Coins preserved in uncirculated or mint condition are generally more desirable than heavily worn examples. Collectors examine details such as surface quality, luster, scratches, discoloration, and overall preservation when determining value. Coins stored carefully over the years tend to command higher prices than those that circulated extensively. Another factor influencing value is collector demand. Turkish coins have become increasingly popular among international numismatists interested in historical currency reforms and inflation-era coinage. As educational interest grows, so does appreciation for coins like the 25 lira. Although most circulated examples are relatively affordable, exceptional specimens may sell for higher amounts depending on their condition and market demand. Coins preserved in original mint sets or accompanied by official packaging are particularly attractive to collectors. For YouTube audiences interested in valuable coins, it is important to understand that historical significance often contributes to a coin's appeal even when its monetary value remains modest. Not every collectible coin needs to be rare or expensive to tell an extraordinary story. The 25 lira coin provides an excellent example of how ordinary circulating currency can become an educational and fascinating collectible over time. Its connection to Turkey's inflationary period and subsequent currency reform gives it lasting historical importance. If you examine the coin closely, you will notice the careful craftsmanship involved in its production. The portrait of Ataturk remains sharp and expressive, while the inscriptions are designed for clarity and durability. Despite being intended for everyday use, the coin possesses an understated elegance appreciated by collectors worldwide. Many coin enthusiasts enjoy building collections that represent different countries and economic eras. Including the 25 lira coin in such collections offers valuable insights into how nations respond to economic challenges through monetary policy. The coin also serves as a reminder that currency is more than a medium of exchange. It reflects political leadership, cultural identity, technological capabilities, and economic circumstances. Every coin carries stories waiting to be discovered. For younger collectors, the idea of carrying coins worth thousands or millions of currency units may seem unusual. Yet for millions of Turkish citizens during the 1990s, these denominations were simply part of everyday life. The 25 lira coin therefore bridges the gap between economic history and personal experience. As global coin collecting continues to grow through online communities and educational content, coins from inflationary periods have attracted increasing attention. They offer unique perspectives on financial history that textbooks alone cannot fully convey. Thanks for watching.